Let's get to today's top stories now. And at age 25, Ash Barty has shocked the sporting world by announcing her retirement from tennis. 2 months after her victory at the Australian Open and 8 months after realising her childhood dream of Wimbledon glory, an emotional Barty says the time is right to say goodbye to the sport she loves.
I'll be retiring from tennis, and it's the first time I've actually said it out loud, and it's hard to say, but I'm so happy and I'm so ready, and I just know at the moment in my heart for me as a person this is right, but I know that the time is right now for me to step away and chase other dreams and to put the rackets down.
Tributes have flowed from around the world, from players past and present. The world number one leaves tennis at the very top of her game.
I think that she would have felt like she's really achieved everything she wanted to. Number one in the world, multiple Grand Slams. She'll be a Hall of Famer. She doesn't have to prove anything about her tennis ever again.
In 2014, Barty stepped away from tennis for a brief stint playing cricket, returning 2 years later, but she says she knows this time really is goodbye.
I don't think any of us in Australia ever believed a day would come, whether it be today or in 10 years' time, that Ash would retire. But that's just the nature of it.
Gosh, she's spectacular. I just love how she does everything her way. It's like the Ash Barty way. And no drama and fuss. It's always just...
Yeah, absolutely. Was everybody shocked, though, reading that news?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This wasn't on anyone's bingo card
No.
for 2022.
I know.
And the thing that we must remember about Ash, after a couple of really rotten years where everybody's felt so ordinary, how many times has she lifted this nation up and made us feel great about being Australian? And every time she gets out on that court, she surprises everyone with that extraordinary talent, but also her grace and her generosity. Yeah. And she always passes the baton to everybody else in her team for her success. I mean, she's just a role model, and we miss her already.
I know.
And in all her victory speeches, she would often name the opposition player or the player she's about to play, and she'll know things about them. There'll be personal little stories and touches. So she obviously was much loved by everyone in the tennis world. Yeah.
Some more news now. And Hillsong founder Brian Houston has resigned from the megachurch after breaching its code of conduct. Late last week, an internal investigation found Houston behaved inappropriately towards 2 female church members in 2013 and 2019. Houston stepped aside as church leader in January following allegations he covered up his late father's child sexual abuse. The head of the UN has called on Russia to end its war in Ukraine, labelling the invasion morally unacceptable and politically indefensible. In the past 24 hours, Russia has ramped up its military activity in the besieged port city of Mariupol. Food, water and medical supplies are running dangerously low, with conditions there described as a living hell.